you have united Samoa, not only within, New Zealand, Australia, Samoa, but across the whole globe. Everyone was united as one. O le ase langona ia te oe, how did you feel seeing that support from your people?
Yeah, just seeing our people celebrate and be proud to be Samoan. A lot of us, when we're in camp, we see all the videos that are getting sent in, the parades that are happening in Sydney, Brisbane, Auckland, Apia, all around the world. This is such a special, monumental moment for our people and how much it just means to them. So being able to share that sort of achievement with everyone and just seeing the smiles that's putting on faces, that's probably the biggest achievement from us away from the World Cup.
Yeah, and it was such a moment for all of us to also share in the achievement that you have achieved as a team. So speaking of it, lea satou au sia le final, first ever Pacific nation, Tier 2 nation as well, to make the finals for the Rugby League World Cup tournament. How did you and the team feel when you finally realized you have achieved this huge milestone?
Yeah, it was massive. I go back to that England game. The way that game finished, we won the week before in a quarter-final against our neighbouring nation in Tonga. And that was already a history-making moment for our team to make it to the semi-final. But to win against England in England was probably an emotional roller coaster because, one of our sayings is Faatalanoaga, meaning God being with our nation, be the foundation of our nation. And at the end of that game, I broke down in tears, praising God for guiding us on that journey to where He was able to take us. And for us as a team, belief and faith is what carried this team over the campaign, and also the prayers and blessings of our people who are all praying from everywhere around the world for us to make it that far. So it's just a special achievement and such an emotional one, not only for our families, but like I said, just for our people in general.
There was something that made Samoa stand out, our players stand out. Can you share a little bit about the culture within our Toa Samoa team?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of guys who come into this team who are probably wanting to learn a lot more about the culture, about Samoa. And for us, we have one person in our camp who's basically known as the CEO, the Chief Entertainment Officer, also known as Faatalanoaga Tuilangi.
Yeah.
He's a big part of the culture and just having the, connecting everyone together. It's hard when you're playing for different clubs back at homeland. So when we come in, we've got Faatalanoaga, who's one of the main reasons why this camp makes it so enjoyable. But you got to be able to understand our culture as well. So he plays a big role in that. And a lot of us just come together from all different walks of life, but to have the same understanding and belief, this is probably one of the biggest achievements that we've been able to witness, and probably a big moment for a lot of people around the world to witness this moment in history.
Yeah, definitely. What was a highlight for you during this tournament as a captain?
We've got plenty of highlights. There's so many to name. We can't go past that win against England. As we said, we were dealing with a lot of people didn't expect us to make it so far, but we always had one goal of beating a Tier 1 nation, and that finally came because that was a dream for a lot of us when we first played for the Toa Samoa many years ago. So we've always wanted to just get one of those major wins, and now we are able to compete with those big nations.
And last question, Junior, thank you so much for your time. But there are young ones who are listening right now and who have been watching your campaign throughout the past few weeks. What is an advice that someone has given you that you would like to pass on to them about whether they want to play in the Toa Samoa or whatever goals that they have? What is something that you'd like to share to our young listeners today?
Yeah, you can't go past the easiest one is to have fun. Enjoy what you're doing. If it's fun for you and you enjoy it, you want to be able to achieve the goal in life. You got to be able to make sacrifices, but enjoy something that you're doing. Whether it's going down to the field and playing touch with the locals. For me here in Sydney, there's a group, the Village Touch people. I want to make a quick shout out to them. But it's all about just finding something that you're passionate about and make sure you enjoy it. Don't do it because someone's telling you to, or don't do it for different reasons. Just if it means something to you, that's all that matters in life. And just remember that sometimes God will always be there to take you no matter what. So trust in God.
Amen. Amen. And anything you'd like to add to our listeners who are tuning in right now, to all of Samoa around the world?
Yeah, just want to say thank you so much for all the support. It means so much to us as a team. We did see you all through all your support through social media, but most of all, your prayers and blessings is what blessed this beautiful team of ours. And we're so thankful and grateful for all the support that you guys have given. So much love, and hopefully we get to see you guys soon, especially those back in Samoa, as we can't wait to get back home.
And we can't wait to celebrate you and the team also. And that was just a short snippet what you saw at the airport, because I know Samoa right now is so excited to have our team back at home as well as to celebrate the players. But on behalf of Radio Samoa, we would just like to thank you so much. And our listeners today, malo le lototoa, malo le onosai, malo fo ile finau, lea wa utau whaaya si o tata watunu upele o Samoa, pe ona e saunoa e la ititi ai maini le tata watunuu, malo lava ila oto ta alo whaatamali'i I lunga fo i o malai and off the field. Thank you for carrying our beautiful nation with such pride, because like you said as well, if people did not know Samoa, now they know through this campaign of how you held yourself as a captain and also led our team. So thank you so much, and thank you also for your time this morning, Junior Paulo.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. O le Faatalanoaga, nama le tato Kapeteni, o le Toa Samoa, le sunga ia Junior Paulo.